You know guys, this is a very rare moment here on the channel for me, and as viewers, you guys have never actually seen a crossover like this on the channel before where I talk about Call of Duty and a game that is quite literally non-comparable to COD whatsoever. Like, this game has nothing to do with Call of Duty, it's not similar in any way at all except for like maybe one thing that I'll talk about, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too certain as to how this is gonna go down. But I will say, this has been a long time coming. Not only a video like this, but the circumstances that went on for this to even happen in the first place. We did it! So to all the COD fans that follow the channel, to all the Dragon Ball fans that follow the channel, and most importantly, if you're a fan of the Scat Master, this is gonna be one of those videos that I'm gonna have a lot of fun making, alright? And it's amplified even further on the fact that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 pre-orders have essentially been overtaken by a very unlikely opponent. But before we get into it, guys, you already know what to do, alright? And to those of you guys who might be finding this channel for the very first time, I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna see a lot of Dragon Ball content here right away, but eventually, you kinda will, alright? I won't let you go. And to the COD fans, you already know what it is. If you want to send Bobby Cosby and Joe Seacott to that Diddy and Dr. Disrespect party, then make sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new, alright? But check it out, guys. If you've been following the channel, then you might have seen on a few occasions that the Scat Master really likes the Dragon Ball series. And I have zero gameplay of any of it here on the channel as of now, but I do have a pretty nice history with the Dragon Ball series, especially in the games, okay? My favorite Dragon Ball game of all time is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Back in the day, the Scat Master was fucking nice, alright? I'm just gonna say it. And nowadays, unfortunately, I torture myself playing Call of Duty. But what's really cool about being a fan of both is that on the very rare occasions that they intersect, I essentially become Lizzo or fucking Majin Buu in this sense because my fat ass finally gets to eat. Now, fans of the channel, you guys know, when it comes to the modern era CODs, I am one of the first people to start championing any kind of scenario where Call of Duty is not the top dog, okay? It's just a thing that I like to do. We like making the gooch lickers cry on this channel. A lot of them are probably in the comments already. Oh, why are you rage baiting already? Shut the fuck up, fat fuck. Check this shit out, bitch. This comes out from a YouTuber called Dr. Love. He says, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is beating Black Ops 6 pre-orders on PlayStation. We've never been so back. And as you can see, not only is the regular pre-order for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero outselling Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on PlayStation, but so is the Deluxe Edition and the Ultimate Edition, which cost $110. Now, you guys know I hardly ever condone you purchasing any type of microtransaction, any type of pre-order, anything like that, right? I'm gonna tell you something right now. If my money was some way, somehow being routed to the estate for Akira Toriyama or Bobby fucking Cosby, you want to know which one I'm choosing? And very quickly, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, man. Absolute fucking GOAT. This guy single-handedly molded so many childhoods across the entire globe. And if it's between him or Bobby Cosby, bro, Bobby Cosby's getting sent to the gulag twice.
I got the motherfucking AK, and I'm gonna spray every motherfucker from around your way. I got the motherfucking clock, and I'm coming on your motherfucking block.
And a lot of people started reacting to this, alright? This guy says, this is absolutely insane. Not just for an anime game, but for a video game in general. Cause everyone and their mama buys Call of Duty, which is absolute fucking facts, alright? So you can imagine my fucking face when I figured out that Black Ops 6, one of the most overhyped Call of Duty games of all goddamn time, right? 4 years of development, they have this whole Omni movement thing. It's Treyarch back at it again using the MW 2019 engine. Except if you've been watching the videos, you know I don't give a flying fuck what has been going into the development of this game, because when I played it, there was a lot of bullshit. A lot of these rumors and leaks make this game sound like it didn't take 4 years of development time.
Don't care, still don't care. I don't care.
And yet they're gonna use it as marketing. So you can imagine my face when I figured out that these guys were losing to Dragon Ball, alright? Like, the memes were coming across everywhere. And not only that, we have very, very large YouTubers, especially in the COD scene, that were talking about this and just getting the news out there. We had Jev. Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys know. Jev is one of the inspirations here on the channel. Shout out to Jev, but god fucking damn it, Jev beat me to the goddamn video. He even reported on how Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is beating Black Ops 6. And he even verified it on PlayStation's website. He verified it on Steam even. Yeah, this game is actually beating Black Ops 6. And 100% of course, you will see Sparking Zero content in this game at the very least bare minimum in a live stream. And you've already seen Dragon Ball content cross over into this channel. I mean, take a look at my header on YouTube and on Twitter. And aside from that, I've even had Goku himself refer to me as the Scat Master in the ever so iconic clip right here.
Scat Master Fooly, you are so much better than all these gooch lickers, bro. Deadass, all these pissers do is gooch lick Activision and Call of Duty. Oh, and by the way, Fooly Deadass, I was wondering if I could change my name from Kakarot to Scatterot.
Dragon Ball content exists here on this channel, and it's gonna come out even more when Sparking Zero comes out, which, by the way, was originally supposed to be Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and in my personal opinion, Budokai Tenkaichi 2 is a top 5 game I have ever played in my entire fucking life. So of course I am playing this game, but check this out guys, this is what really surprises me. There is a single similarity between Dragon Ball and Call of Duty that I haven't seen enough people talk about, which is why it actually surprises me and why it makes me just that much more happy that a game like Call of Duty is actually failing in this situation. Call of Duty comes out every single goddamn year, and we have a problem with it every single launch. Every single time this game comes out, people are ranting, people are talking shit. We have people like the Scat Master coming out here talking mad shit with absolute rage bait content. And the gooch slicker starts squirming around in the comment section, and all I can say to you guys is,
shut up, bitch!
God damn. I swear to God, man, go through any video you want, go look in the comments. These smelly bastards nonstop cry, and it's funny as shit to me, alright?
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
But what is also of observation to me is that in the Dragon Ball series, especially when it comes to the video games, we have a different video game very often, sometimes multiple times throughout the year, but if we were to average it out, I would say it's pretty on par consistently at the same pace as Call of Duty, if not a little bit more, maybe even a little bit less, but very close. So you would imagine that after the 60th Dragon Ball video game to come out, you would think people are just tired of it, okay? We have seen this thing so many different times. Except this is the thing. The people who developed this game actually know what their fans want. And what the fans have been wanting for the longest time is a game that has every single Dragon Ball era and every single Dragon Ball saga in it, even the non-canon titles. That's right, whether it's Dragon Ball, the original series, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, even the movies in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. And the shit has like 180 different playable characters in it, so for all intents and purposes, this would be the Dragon Ball equivalent of a Call of Duty best of title.
Now listen!
And you tell me guys, the Call of Duty community, is that not what we've been asking for an insanely long amount of time? Sure, we have the rebooted Modern Warfare series, which absolutely blows cock, but you can't sit there and lie to everybody and say that you wouldn't appreciate a best of COD, even if it's the Modern Warfare era, even if it's the old Modern Warfare era, even if it's the Black Ops era. Who gives a fuck at this point? You guys have jumbled the entire storyline like 30 different times, and you have Warzone where these things seemingly do connect. You might as well just have a best of.
Please! Please!
And in my opinion, this is what Sparking Zero sort of is except we have characters that we've never played as before. It goes into so many different eras of the Dragon Ball franchise that as a fan of it, you can't help but just look at this and be like, wow, this actually looks good. Guys, the last time I was this hyped about a Dragon Ball game was Kakarot. And I played Kakarot very thoroughly too. Now in Sparking Zero, I am extremely prepared to play the shit out of this. And it's going to be very obvious during the moments of Black Ops 6 when SBMM is kicking everybody's ass, when the content droughts start happening, when it's towards the end of the seasons and there's absolutely fucking nothing going on, or when there's cheaters and hackers running amok.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
What do you think I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna say, fuck Call of Duty, I'm gonna go play some Dragon Ball. And guess what? I'm probably gonna get my shit kicked in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero because I haven't played a fighting game in years. But this is the thing, I'm actually that much of a genuine fan of it that I'm willing to go through that experience and get better at it. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like the way Call of Duty used to be prior to the extended SBMM bullshit that we got starting in MW 2019. It's crazy how that shit works, isn't it? Now, it needs to be said, it's not necessarily that Dragon Ball was competing with Call of Duty and they were just out marketing them or outsmarting them in their ways of advertising their games. There is no competition between these two games because they are so unrelated that it just doesn't make any sense. But this is the thing. The Dragon Ball franchise has literally been around for decades, okay? And the video games have been ongoing for decades as well. For them to finally pull a clean sweep from out under the rug against Call of Duty, a super mega monstrous juggernaut title, I can just already tell the amount of fanboys and gooch slickers that are just crying at this fact. But check it out, guys. Realistically, I don't expect that momentum and that popularity to stay that way. Like, I can very, very clearly see Call of Duty overtake it over time, just because it's a live service game, and when you're going into something like Dragon Ball, like I said, you've played it millions and millions and millions of times. And that's not even to shit on Dragon Ball, it's actually that enjoyable that so many of us are genuinely okay doing that. But the way that Call of Duty goes about itself with microtransactions and Warzone, it's not likely to stay like this. So I'm not surprised, but for the time being, I am extremely gassed up for Dragon Ball. I'm extremely proud of the team and the developers for that game because it looks like an extremely upgraded version of pretty much any and every single Dragon Ball game that we've ever played. And I'm not trying to sit here and gooch lick it, okay? Like you've heard before, when it comes to anime, Dragon Ball is quite literally on top. And before you weird ass fucking gooch lickers in the comments section try to go towards the whole like, oh, why am I listening to this guy's opinion? He liked anime. Bro, it's Dragon Ball Z. Like, you're not gonna sit here and think that I'm just some fucking anime weirdo and liking Dragon Ball Z. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's like liking SpongeBob and getting made fun of for it. Are you fucking stupid? Are you dog shitting me? It's not like I'm sitting here saying that, oh, Fooly the Scad Master listens to fucking New Jeans. Hold on. No, cut that shit. No. You did not hear that. Listen, I feel like the next few months are about to be extremely hectic and busy and overall genuinely fun for fans of Call of Duty and Dragon Ball because you can kind of just intersect between any title you want to play. And to put it quite simply, if you're a fan of gaming, this is a fairly decent time for these two games to be coming out within proximity of each other. Now, one thing I will say between Call of Duty and this Dragon Ball game that's coming out, where I actually do have Call of Duty taking the upper hand, is not only in terms of longevity and like which one's gonna overtake the other, but Call of Duty has crossplay, and I, as somebody who upgraded from PlayStation 5 and console to PC, this works out quite nicely for me. It's very convenient, and unfortunately, Dragon Ball is exclusive to every single platform that you play it on, meaning there is no cross-platform play. And I'm kind of torn between pre-ordering on PlayStation or pre-ordering on Steam and PC. I'm not too sure which one I want to go with yet, but make no mistake, the Scat Master will 1,000,000% be playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And again, to the Call of Duty fans out there, don't worry. I'm not switching up the content. This is a COD channel, it always has been and it always will be. But you can't tell me you're not at least surprised at the fact that Black Ops 6 pre-orders are down in comparison to a game like Dragon Ball. The shit's been around for decades, like, talk to me about true longevity. This is the definition. To be completely honest, I'm just excited to play as Goku, Ultra Instinct, Mastered. I'm excited to play as Gotenks, Super Boo, excited to play as Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Guys, you have no idea the amount of fun I'm about to have on this shit. And when it comes to COD, oh yeah, I'm excited to wait 5 to 10 minutes to join a game where I have 90 ping because I'm better than the gooch licker on the enemy team. Oh yeah, that sounds fun to me. Yup, I'd rather do that than look at Android 18 just fucking slobbering at the mouth. My fault. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. If you're excited for either of these two games, or you're surprised by this fact, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.